As you guys know, a lot of you guys really like ItsFunneh The Krew, so you guys are wondering where are the facts and where are the secrets about this team, about them in general. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give them to you guys because you guys have been asking, and I noticed you guys really enjoy ItsFunneh videos and The Krew. So let's go ahead and get right into it. But before we do it, let's just go ahead and smash the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot and it just takes 2 seconds to do it. So the very first fact about ItsFunneh The Krew is a pretty big one, and I feel like a lot of people talk about this in the community, is the fact that they almost died. They had a near-death experience. Yes, a near-death experience. It's pretty crazy because when you really think about it, a lot of people tell a lot of stories about near-death experiences, but this one's actually a kind of crazy one. They actually ordered an Airbnb in California, so they were on vacation for some type of interview, but it was for YouTube. But as you know, they were all just about to go to bed. As soon as they were going to go to bed, they all fell asleep except for one of the cousins. That's part of the crew, of course. She actually really couldn't fall asleep. Sooner or later, she ends up kind of falling asleep, but 5 minutes into falling asleep, she kind of wakes up and smells burning. She's just thinking to herself, no way, someone's just cooking or something of the sort. She ends up going downstairs just to double check because it smells like smoke and just burnt, like smoke basically. She actually sees and looks under the door and notices that there's actually a lot of smoke steaming from under the door. She rushes upstairs because she's in belief, and she actually wakes up her cousins. They don't believe her and they think she's doing some type of prank on her, especially since they're all YouTubers, but they end up smelling it as well. They go downstairs and they all get it resolved. Nobody gets hurt, but if that one cousin would have stayed asleep, most likely all of them could have died, which is really crazy. But let's go ahead and talk about number 2. At number 2, honestly, let's talk about the fact that they edit all of their videos. They do all of the work on their channel. Everything you see, they do. They have a big team, and they actually added an additional person that we will talk about in a few more facts. But they do all the artwork, the thumbnails, the graphics designing, the editing, the scripting, all of it is all done by them. Their marketing, it's all done by them because they're a very smart group and they've been doing this for a really long time. At number 3, we're going to talk about who kind of moved in with them. It's a fact that not a lot of people know, but it did happen. As you guys know, ItsFunneh The Krew actually are really cool with a lot of YouTubers, and they actually moved in Poke. As you guys know, Poke's another YouTuber that's doing very, very well on the platform, and he's doing very good for himself. He didn't necessarily have to move in, but he thought it would work a lot better because they do collab and they're just great friends. He has millions of subscribers as well, and it's just a really good move in my opinion. The fourth secret / fact that you guys didn't know about ItsFunneh The Krew is that they live in Texas. And they were actually not born in the United States. They were born in Canada and raised in Canada for the most part. Let's talk about the fifth fact that you guys didn't really know, or this is new news to you guys. Basically, their very first job, most of them, their very first job was for their family restaurant. They actually were kind of forced, but it's not really forced because it was their family. They were kind of forced to work in the restaurant and help out. Of course, they got paid, but it was more helping than it was a real job. It is considered still a real job because they did have hours a week and paychecks. The sixth and final fact, they have another channel as well. They vlog. It's not very consistent and it's not as much and consistent as the regular channel, but they all vlog and do different stuff on another channel. A lot of you guys need to check it out. It's pretty dope. And I think you guys will really enjoy the content, especially if you guys want more and more content coming from them in general.